Hi everyone, this is Marine, and I am back today with this set of chocolate card and bookmark showcasing the super cute strawberry from Sweet Strawberry, and I used the stitched bookmark die set to create those fun chocolate bars. So we have the strawberry, the seed details, and a happy face from the Sweet Strawberry stem set. Another strawberry, happy face and seed details from the How You Been strawberry add-on, and another one from Berry Special. We have 2 speech bubbles from All the Speech Bubbles, the group of speech bubbles from Simply Celebrate Critters, 3 tiny sentiments from Magic Heart Messages, and another one from Porcu-Pine for You. We have the stitched bookmark die set, the Scripty Xoxo die, the Henry's ABCs die set, the largest stitched scalloped circle frame die, the smallest stitched simple wavy border die, and the largest stitched rectangle stackable die. So I did a bit of work out of screen. I die cut my panels out of Strathmore Bristol smooth cardstock, and I stamped and die cut my images. I stamped them all using lawnfawn jet black ink, and I cut everything using the matching dies. There are some images here that won't make it to the final designs, and to make all the small rectangles, I used one of the dies from the stitched bookmark die set, the die that creates 4 identical windows. So let's work on the card panel first. I love my oxide inks very much, it's not a secret. So I am going to use them to color both of my panels, but you definitely could skip that step and directly use brown cardstock to create your own chocolate bar panel. So like I said, I chose to use my oxide inks to color my panels. We have Vintage Photo and Ground Espresso. I am going to cover the whole piece of paper with Vintage Photo. Next I will add some Ground Espresso on the 4 edges. At the end I will add a tiny bit of black soot oxide ink to darken the edges a little bit. And then I will repeat those steps to color the small rectangles. As always, I am going to add texture to my oxide ink panel and small rectangles, but not too much, just to give it more character. I am starting with splatters of a mix of ground espresso oxide ink and water. Next I am going to add white splatters on all the pieces to bring light and contrast. And I want those white splatters to be tiny, So I am tapping my brush on the side first to eliminate the largest splatters. Now I want to add some sparkles to my panels, so I am going to use Vintage Photo Distress Spritz. I am just going to give the bottle a good shake, spray some of the ink on my glass surface, and use my slim brush to add shiny splatters on the panels. So with the magic of the video, everything is dry already, and I did the same coloring on the bookmark panels. So now we can assemble our chocolate bars, and to line up all the rectangles perfectly or almost perfectly, I created 2 templates, one for each panel. I am going to temporarily attach a template to each panel and then attach the small rectangle pieces using 1mm foam squares. And as always, I am using my tweezers to get my hand out of the sticky squares. So now let's remove the template, and it looks pretty good. I think it definitely looks like a chocolate bar, super cute. Now let's do the same on the bookmark panel. I taped the template right on top, and I am going to stick the remaining 4 small rectangles using 1mm foam squares again and my trusty tweezers. And our chocolate bar panels are all done. Well, almost, because I want to take a bite out of both panels. And to do that, I am going to use the largest stitched scalloped circle frame die. On the bookmark, I want the bite to be on the bottom right-hand corner. So I am just going to tape the circle die right there and run it through my die cutting machine to cut the panel. And this is what we get. This looks amazing. So now let's do the same on the panel. I am taping the die on the top right hand corner, a run through the die cutting machine, and now we have our second bite. They both look so cool, it's super fun. Now we can move on to the coloring, and for a change, it won't take too long. As I was saying at the beginning, I stamped the images on Nina Solar White cardstock. I cut them using the coordinating dies, and I am going to color everything using my Ohuhu markers. So now let's work on the greetings. I will have a XOXO on each panel. I cut them out of lobster cardstock, and I want each XOXO to have dripping chocolate at the top. So I cut them again out of chocolate bar cardstock, which by the way is the perfect color for today's theme, and I am going to use the smallest stitched simple wavy border die to cut the top of the brown letters, and I will attach those brown pieces to the red letters using liquid glue. To make sure that the Xoxos would stand out on each panel, I backed them with white letters. I added happy faces and seed details to the largest strawberries, and I stamped tiny sentiments inside each speech bubble. And now we can assemble both of our panels, and I am using 1mm and 2mm foam squares to pop the images on each panel. I added highlights and details to the images using a white jelly roll pen, and now I am going to work on the final details. I am going to stick my panel to a card base, and I want that card base to miss the same bite as the panel. So I am first lining my panel with the card base, and I am going to tuck my scalloped circle die right on the bite, just like that. I am removing the panel and adding washi tape to keep the die in place. And I am sending the panel to my die cutting machine to cut the corner of the card base. And the card base matches the panel perfectly, so we are going to do the same on the bookmark back panel. I am placing that panel behind the bookmark. And I am going to tuck the scalloped circle right on the bite again. I am removing the bookmark and securing the die with washi tape. A run through the die cutting machine, and both of our panels and card base are done. And I definitely couldn't call this done without adding glossy accents to the dripping chocolate on the letters. This will make the chocolate bar cardstock shine and look like real chocolate once it's dry. I added a red eyelet at the top of the bookmark and a piece of brown ribbon as well. And to add even more cuteness without covering the chocolate bar backgrounds too much, I added a scattering of tiny heart confetti on both panels. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye!